What is up, guys? 806 Anglers here, and welcome back to another video. Now for today's video, we are going bass fishing. First time in a while. I think the last time I went bass fishing was probably in the summer when I went fishing with Devin to our secret little pond out there. So here, if you live where I live, you know exactly where this is. And if you don't, well, maybe that's a good thing. But I'm gonna give a little bit of a backstory of this place. I used to play baseball out here, and there's baseball fields like right over here somewhere. Can't really see them with all the stuff in the way, but my coach told me, hey, you know, there's a pond back here. He said that there was some really nice bass out here. So I came out here one day and I caught a nice little bass, and I made a video over it, and that was basically the bass that got me into bass fishing. So this was a while back. If you guys have not seen that video, definitely go check it out. The thumbnail was at this pond here. That was the bass that got me hooked into bass fishing. Now this place used to be a secret until people started talking about it more often. I hardly told anybody about it. So this was a bass fishing dime of a place, and it got around, and you know, a lot of people don't like practicing catch and release, and there's hardly any bass in here anymore. I haven't been out here and I haven't seen anybody on Fishspring catch any bass out here, so I don't really know exactly if there's even any bass in here anymore. And that is why I always preach to you guys, and I always tell you that catch and release is always a good thing, because some places do not get stocked. Like this place does not get stocked. If you just keep keeping a ton of bass, the population is just going to get shot down. And the bass fishing used to be phenomenal out here, but like I said, a bunch of people started keeping the bass out here, and it's just not that good anymore. And I don't even know if there's any bass in here anyways, or anymore. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to see if we can catch some bass. And a kid caught a nice 4-pounder not too long ago. It's been almost about a year that kid's caught a 4-pounder out here. If you guys have not seen that video, I will link it down below as well so you guys can go see it. So let's go ahead and get to fishing. I've already threw this once. I just threw it one cast, but I'm going to throw the chartreuse spinnerbait, and I've got a few other things for fall fishing and a few other things up my sleeve. So let's see if we can go ahead and catch one. I'm going to turn on the GoPro. So like I said, I'm throwing this little chartreuse spinnerbait. As you can tell, the water's really murky, so that's why I'm sticking with the chartreuse color. We're just gonna bomb this guy way out there. I'm fishing this on my Gander Mountain Vortex reel. I got 12-pound tests on it. Ugly Stick GX2 series rod. I'm 6'6". So this is gonna be my bass rod for now. I think I'm gonna keep it as my bass fishing rod. As many of you guys know, my bass fishing stuff got ran over, so I'm hoping to hit around the banks with this, and hopefully we can get ourselves something. Try and throw it out there. Throw it along this reed edge here, or this little cattails. Nothing. So you can tell a lot of this stuff is overgrown. So a lot of the spots that I like to shore fish out here are not accessible because of all this stuff is outgrown. We haven't gone under a crazy freeze, so this stuff hasn't died off yet, and it's still green, which is, I guess, a good thing, because a lot of these cattails are in the water and the bass hide along them. So that's what I was trying to do, throw close to the edge of these cattails, see if there's a bass hiding. I'm going to throw the Texas rig here in a minute, but I'm going to give this thing a nice little cast a few times and see what happens. Car just pulled up here, but I don't know if they're gonna fish or not. A lot of people do other things than fish back here. They go mudding. There's a pond right over there. It's just nothing but mud every time it rains, and a lot of people go mudding. All right, one more cast with the good old spinnerbait. This water come up though. Came up a lot since we got this rain. Who knows, I might even try top water. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna put this spinnerbait away for a little bit. I'm gonna go with a little curltail worm here. It's a Yum Bait curltail worms, purple and black. Got it pegged. A little Texas rig. Let it sink to the bottom. I'm hoping I can catch a fish for you guys. A bass at least. I didn't bring anything else, so I'm not going to be fishing for carp or anything else out here. So hopefully I catch a bass. Dang, it's still sinking. It's pretty deep right here. Dang it. Wow, my leader snapped. All right. That's fantastic. It's not how we wanted to start off the day. All right, well, I'm gonna throw this guy out for a little bit, and see if we can get anything on this. Basically a wobble head rigged Yum Dinger with a paddle tail on it's white. So let's see if we can catch something on this. Bomb it out there. Good old cast. Trying to get it right across over there, that area. But this tree's kind of preventing me to cast. It's kind of hard. Casting sideways a little bit. I feel like that's where the fish are at, chilling. I'm gonna give this thing one more cast. That's the spot I wanted. Well guys, I will update you if I catch a fish, and I'll make sure to film some more of myself fishing, so stay tuned. So as you can see, I redid my Texas rig. I got a new little plastic on here. This is a Berkley Havoc Pit Boss, and it's got these little flaps. It looks like a little crawfish. It's in Okeechobee craw color. I think that's what this color is, but I'm not going to throw it quite yet. I'm actually going to add something that hopefully is going to entice these fish to bite. Now this plastic already has these awesome little appendages right here that flap really nice in the water like this, and they look phenomenal in the water. But I'm going to do something that could possibly change the bite. Now I've experienced with this before when I went with Devin to our secret pond, and we also fished a little bit at Greenbelt. And like I was saying, right here I got a little zoom chartreuse little marker here. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to get the marker and you're going to color on these flaps, and it turns chartreuse. Now one thing that I noticed, like I said, when I went with Devin, is you put chartreuse on these little appendages, you will get a lot more bites. What you're going to want to do is set it down like I said, get your marker and just color these little flaps. As you can tell, it changes color just like that. And this is also a scented marker too, so it smells like garlic. So not only is it giving it more color and a different look, it's also giving it a garlic scent that the bass will smell and hopefully want to bite even more. Boom, so just like that. But as you can tell, the appendages are now, well, some sort of chartreuse color, and hopefully that will entice the bass to want this lure more, and it's got a garlic stench. So let's go ahead and throw this thing out. So here's the little bait. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch this little bait right in there. Let it sink a little bit. So this thing's got amazing action in the water. It's one of my favorite baits. I was trying to get it all the way deep in there in those reeds over there, but something happened and it didn't quite get there. Look at that bait. Awesome. There we go. Now that's the spot. I want to recast. Didn't quite get in there like I wanted it to. Since this bait's got phenomenal action, I don't always use it for Texas rigs or to flip and pitch. I also use it as a jig or a chatterbait trailer, and it works just fine like that. It works amazing. So I definitely, oh, I think something had it there. I think I just had a bite. I can't tell if that was a bite or not, or if I hit something. I'm pretty sure I hit something, but we're gonna give it another cast in there. Right by those little cattails there, because there very well could be some bass hiding there. Maybe one day I can take my John boat out here. We can hit up this pond a little bit differently. Or maybe my friend's kayaks too. We could come out here on his kayaks. Oh, that's the cast. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to one spot and throw the 3 baits that I have tied on. And if I don't get anything at that one spot with any of those baits after several casts, I'm going to move over to another spot. Once I completely circled this pond, I'm going to switch each rod to something new. And then we'll do the same thing, same process. This pond doesn't really have much cover, it's just none but mud at the bottom. Some places do have a bit of logs. Now I came here one time when the water was really low. I'm not sure if I made a video over that or if I even put it in the video, but I came out here and I fished for a little bit. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was the same video where that kid caught that 4-pounder, but I put some cover on this lake right over there. I found some branches and stuff, and I know exactly where they're at. So when the summertime came in the spring, I knew where the bass would be potentially hiding. Alright, the good old Texas rig is gonna get put up. I'll bring out the old spinner bait. See what I did here is I got a little trailer on here with a little paddle tail. So yeah, this ugly stick rod has become my new spinnerbait rod because, like I said earlier in the video, some of you may or may not know, but literally all of my bass fishing rods snapped except for the spinning rod that I brought, because spinning rod I was using it for carp and catfish. I was also using the ugly stick rod for carp and catfish, but you can use it for bass as well. There's nothing wrong with it. But since it's an ugly stick, I kind of like using it for catfish. But this ugly stick was my very first baitcast rod, and it came with a little baitcast reel, black one to match it. And since this is a 6.6 medium heavy, I thought, why not use it for a spinnerbait rod? Now it is a little small, on the smaller side. I'd prefer a 6'10" for a spinning rod or a 7-foot, but this ugly stick will just have to do, and I'm going to keep it until I find a better spinnerbait rod, whenever that will be. But for right now, I'm going to keep this thing for a while as a bass rod, and use it for spinnerbaits and chatterbaits. I already got my Texas rig rod, as you can see, and I already got my crankbait rod, which I didn't bring. I'm gonna cast straight that way because this is the exact spot. Like I said, that video where I'll talk about the bass that got me into bass fishing was caught directly right over here in this area. So we're gonna see if we can catch a bass right here. Let's hope. This looks really good. There's gotta be some bass in here. Looks really good. Yes, nothing here. Gosh dang it. So we're gonna go over here. And we're going to cast out this way. Alright, so I'm gonna get on this log because a lot of this crap is overgrown. Oh, I can see that log. Come on, bass, where you at? I just hope that there's still a few bass in here, and I hope that I can catch them. Oh yeah, it's getting windy. Dang, fish are jumping right there. I don't think those are bass. Those might be carp. Ooh. Ah. Is that even a bass? I don't think so. No. So yeah, I'm gonna give this is my last cast on this bait, and we're gonna try the good old spinnerbait out for a little bit. Oh my god, that was a bass. That was definitely a bass. I do not know if I got that on camera. Nope. No. My spinnerbait got stuck on a tree. Oh. Alright. Got my spinnerbait back. Alright. I don't see no bass swimming around. Well, let's get down off of this tree without falling. Alright. Oh. Okay. That was a terrible cast. Alright, so we're here at a different spot. I switched up the baits. Let me show you what I got tied on. So I got a little June bug brush hog, and I dyed the tails chartreuse, give it that scent and that little bit of extra color. I have not got any bites yet. I switched up my other rods on my ugly stick. I got a chatterbait, black blue chatterbait with that Pit Boss trailer, and then I got a little wacky rigged Cinco. Oh, that's a bite. Guys, I just got a bite. Oh no! Oh my lord. Guys, I literally had a bite right there. Oh my gosh. I literally had a bite right there, guys. Please come back. Wow. I can't believe I had a bite right there. Oh. It's biting at it again. What the heck? Are they little fish or what the heck? Last spot of the day is where I started up, and I'm going to give the old popper a little cast if I can get it untangled. Other than the bite at our last spot, that was the only bite I got of the day. I haven't caught anything. I'm gonna give this spot a try one more time. I'm gonna throw the top water for a little bit, and I have a jig tied on. I'll throw that for a little bit, but I'm just gonna give this spot a last try, give it maybe a cast or two more, and I'm gonna end up the video. Hoping now would be the best time since the sun's going down. After all, fall is the best time for topwater, other than the spring and early in the summer. Alright guys, I'm back at the house from fishing, and I did not film an intro at the lake, so that is what I am going to do. And I thought I'd show you Kobe because you haven't seen him in a while. So here's his tank. I've just cleaned it today. I'm going to clean the goldfish tank tomorrow. But as you can tell, I have bigger rocks in here now. Now the reason is because the other rocks are so small and they're such a hassle to take out every time I clean it. It's just so time consuming every single time that I clean the tank with the smaller rocks. So I said I'm just gonna go ahead and put the bigger rocks because they're a lot easier to take out and a lot more a lot less time consuming. The smaller rocks, the smaller gravel I should say, was a lot more time consuming than these rocks. All I have to do with these, pick up a handful, put them in the bucket, then clean them. It's a lot easier to clean, a lot easier to take out, and a lot less time consuming as the other rocks. But yeah, as you can tell, these plants have really flourished in this tank, and I'm glad to actually see this happening to these plants. But if you guys want to see more tank videos of Kobe and the other goldfish, let me know down in the comments below, and I will definitely do more tank videos for you guys. So yeah guys, with that being said, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and like I said earlier, if you guys want to see more tank videos, let me know down in the comments below, and I will definitely do more tank videos for you guys, and whatever you guys want to see. I still have to feed Kobe some minnows on camera for you guys. I know one person a long time ago commented they wanted to see minnows being fed to Kobe the green sunfish. Here really soon I'm going to actually buy minnows and put them in the tank. I'm going to make sure that he hasn't eaten yet. That way when I put him in, you guys can see an immediate reaction of him eating these minnows. Anyways guys, if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a like on this video and comment something down below. It'll help me out a ton. Also, if you guys could make sure to follow me on Instagram and Fishbrain, I will leave both links down below. My Instagram would be this right here, and then my Fishbrain would be this right here. So like I said, both Instagram and Fishbrain accounts will be linked down below in the description, so go ahead and click those and follow me. Anyways guys, that is all I'm going to have for you today. Hope you guys have a good one. This is 806 Anglers, and we'll see you on the next one. Tie lines, guys.